Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Some minutes past 9 a.m. Thank you so much for being with us. It is Good Morning Uganda Extra. I'm Robert Chirabo Nyonyitono, and I'm here, well, to let you know of something maybe that you never knew really we have in Uganda in the field of health. Now, we want to look at health cover. Many times we fall sick, many times you need to go to hospitals, and it's very hard when every time you're meant to visit a health facility, you must have had money on you, or you must have cash with you. Sometimes the bills escalate, and we've seen incidents where mothers that have given birth have been retained in hospitals. We've had incidents when someone is discharged by the hospital administration, but they can't go home because they have bills to pay. And it is very, sometimes a very bad and tough experience indeed. Imagine your wife goes to give birth, or you're the mother, you go to give birth. In a hospital, it is a successful delivery. Then you're told the bill is too high, so we can't release the mother and the baby. Remember, there was a case that even made headlines in some parts when maybe you take your mother, your father, or you yourself, and the bills are so high for you. Now, this time we want to discuss health cover. How best can you have a pay plan that when these situations come your way, you're not in a panic mode, you can have the best of treatment, you can have the best of delivery, yet at the same time be who you are. Now, joining me on set to discuss this, I have the Public Relations Officer, Crystal Hospital Services, and that is Maria Cephas. Hope I have the right pronunciation.
Yeah, that's the right pronunciation.
Good morning, and how are you?
Good morning, and thank you for hosting me at UBC TV. I'm glad to be here. Once again, I'm called Munyango Maria Cephas from Crystal's Hospital Services.
Now, we'll talk about Crystal. Is it, it is a hospital fine? I mean, private, donor, religious. You know, hospitals in Uganda have different categories of ownership.
Crystal's Hospital Services is a private entity, but still we do not care about religion, we do not care about culture. We respect everybody's religion and culture. Yes, so we are a general service.
Okay,
yes.
That said, let's look into health cover. Now, many Ugandans, like I've said, health one is very expensive. If you fall sick in Uganda and you want average treatment, I want to use the word average treatment, because you have it is at your will to either go to public or private.
Or private, yeah.
But many people would prefer private. So, and I want to call the private treatment average treatment. It is quite expensive. Now, this has disturbed minds of people. The country once thought of a health insurance and all that. But how is this being handled? Because I know you're one of those entities that have a health cover or have a health pay plan.
At Crystal's Hospital Services, we actually do not believe in average healthcare services. We are here to help a Ugandan get what we call good quality health services. And this is achievable, this is doable, because we are sure if you trust us and you're ready to work with us, every Ugandan will be able to get what we call good quality healthy care. Yes.
Now, you mentioned if you trust us and work with us, I want to know how will every Ugandan be able to get that? I want to have that.
I'll go back to who we are and why we are here and why we want you to join what we call Crystal's Hospital Services. Personally, I'm coming from what we call Crystal's Hospital Services, and under Crystal's Hospital Services we have different services and products. Our number one product is what we call Crystal's Mama Kits. And today we are not here to talk about Crystal's Mama Kits. Today we want to talk about what we call the hospital pay. Yes, the hospital pay is a very good service that I think will benefit each and every Ugandan. Leaving alone Ugandans to going together with corporate companies and small or medium-sized companies. So when we talk about hospital pay, this is a service that intends to help Ugandans to afford healthy care at a small price. at a small price. You are going to serve with us small by small by small within your own convenience. Today I've gotten 50,000, you can deposit it. Today I've gotten 2,000, you can deposit it on your account. Today I've gotten 1,000, you can deposit it. With Crystal's Hospital Services. So when you fall sick, the hospital pay is then going to come and cater and pay the hospital directly. Yes, and under hospital pay, we have different categories of savings. For example, we have what we call the Senior Citizen Savings Plan. Now, these are people that are retiring. In Uganda, it is well known that when people retire, usually their lives turn from good, from mediocre to being a bit sad. Because when you become old, you're likely to have back pains, you become sick, like you're now prone to sickness.
The body begins deteriorating,
the body
depreciating
is tired.
actually.
The body is tired. But our question is, do you have the finances that are going to take you through that period? Because we are not sure that you have the finances, but we are sure you'll need the finances for your healthy care. That is when hospital pay comes in with what we call the senior citizens savings. Yes, so you can pay for your parents, you can register and pay for any beloved one. So when they get to that age of retirement, old age, hospital pay is able to pay for their medical bills because it is inevitable to fall sick at the time. We also have what they call the diaspora savings. So many people that are abroad, should I say being used? Should I say being cheated? Yes. You find out that every time we are calling them, somebody went like to work. But all the time we are saying the child is sick. Hello, mommy is sick. Hello, auntie is sick. So that is when we come in with what we call the diaspora savings. You can save with us. You can open up these saving accounts for your child, for your wife, for your mother, any person that you care about, irrespective of you being abroad. So once these people fall sick, hospital pay is going to fully cover their hospital bills. It is just a matter of them alerting us that, okay, now I've gone to this hospital, and still hospitals and pharmacies that are out there that are not yet registered with us, take this opportunity and come and register with hospital pay. We are open, look for us. Our offices are found at 7th Street, SMS House, just opposite the new Electoral Commission. Come and register with us. Come and work with us.
Now, let's get this clear.
Yes.
When you talk about Crystal's Hospital Services,
yes,
it's not a hospital itself.
It is not a hospital itself.
I want that our viewers to get it clear.
Crystal's Hospital Services is not a hospital. We are an entity that helps you achieve hospital services at a friendly price. You don't feel the pinch because you're not giving out this money, like you're not drawing it from your pockets directly at once. You have been saving slowly by slowly. So we are an entity that helps you afford hospital services. That is why we call ourselves Crystal's Hospital Services, and under Crystal's Hospital Services, that is why we have a service that is called Hospital Pay, because all we do is clear your hospital bills.
Now, we've talked about the diaspora, we've talked about senior citizens.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned one thing, that when you fall sick, Crystal's Hospital Pay Services pays the bills.
Yes, we pay the bills.
Now, I've been contributing maybe to a tune of 50,000 daily.
Yes.
I fall sick. Issues of sickness are also complicated.
Yes, issues of sickness are very complicated.
Sometimes it could be malaria, but it takes me down for admission. Now, how do you look at what I've been paying is what, or is it like there is something you also supplement? Because, for example, if I have a health insurance, they may not necessarily look at how much do I have there. You know, there's a way they do some calculations. For example, I've saved with you maybe 500,000. I fall sick, and hospitals differ anyway.
Yes,
their treatment costs and all that. Maybe my bill goes up to 900,000.
Yes.
How are things done then there?
Now, to begin with, you started with, what if I'm saving 50,000 with you per day? I want to let you know that unlike insurance, with our hospital pay service, or with Crystal's hospital service, your funds do not have any expiry date. So once you, if you have been contributing, let's say 100,000, let me say per day or per month, this year, and this year elapses, even next year, you are still assured of your finances being there. You know, I still have my money with Crystal's hospital pay. You don't have to say, oh, now I have to begin afresh, it is a new year. No, you just start from there. So you said, what if the bill is higher than what I've been saving? We have a policy that we still look through our clients, because we are here to enable each and every Ugandan afford what we call good quality health care. Yes. So you are still assured of treatment, and you're going to go back home safe and sound. You leave everything to hospital pay. Yes.
Even if my savings are lesser.
Even if your savings are lesser than what you have been saving.
Now, also looking at this, what security, you know, for example, I don't make it. I go to meet my ancestors.
Yes.
And I had an aim with you. The bill has shot up to about 1.3, has shot up to 2M. I don't want the properties I've left for the young ones to be taken in eventuality, because you're discussing issues of health. And you know, for every hospital there is a mortuary. Not because you can't say I'm not going to go to this hospital, because if we come to be treated, then why do they have a mortuary with them? There are chances. So with health, there are chances. What if I don't make it?
What if you do not make it? Just like hospitals have mortuaries, we also have a space for what we call an emergency contact. We have a space for what we call an emergency contact or next of kin. Yes. So in case you do not make it, God forbid.
And there is a date.
Yes. In case you do not make it, God forbid, the next of kin or your emergency contact will take over after you. Yes. Crystals is not going to take anybody's money. What belongs to you will go to your next of kin.
Next of kin. Now, that is when I have a balance.
That is when you have a balance.
On my account.
Exactly.
And this next of kin can benefit from that policy.
Yes.
But what if it is the hospital is demanding, the money I have with Crystals is not enough to pay the debt?
It still takes us to the next of kin.
So the next of kin then has to come in here.
Yes, there is a reason why we call them next of kins.
Okay.
What you cannot handle, they can always handle. In your absence, they are present.
I hope that is gotten very well, because most of the times these are issues refined in case of an eventuality. Then people are told he had a bank loan, now he had a health policy thing and all that. But the good thing is, at least something very important is your health is catered for, that when you fall sick, you have a safe landing in one way or the other. Now, also, we just talked about two policies,
yes,
or two packages. Let's continue if there are any others.
Yes. We also have what we call the Crystals General Hospital Savings. This is where now most of us fall. This is where I actually fall. This is where my account personally is. Yes. So here you're not old, you're not in the diaspora, you do not belong to any corporate. You don't belong to any corporate, but I as a person, I need to have a savings for my health. I don't know what is going to happen. So I need to have a savings account, or I need to have a savings plan. Okay? So it is only good that I serve with Crystals, because I don't know what tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow holds. Just like I have life, just like I can breathe now, I don't know if tomorrow I'll still be able to breathe freely without a support of a machine. So that is why I need to have an account with Crystals Hospital Savings. And this is where families fall. For example, a father, you have other dependents, you have your children, you have your wife. This is where we fall. You understand? We have people, in case you're planning for a surgery, you could be planning for plastic surgery, this is where you fall. We still have what we call tailored savings plans. You very well know you have a surgery that is going to take place, let me say, a year from now. and they're telling you that your surgery will take about 50 million. But you know, maybe you cannot have it all at once. You cannot gather it and bring it up all at once. So it is just a matter of you coming, reach out to us and let us know. We are going to be able to tailor for you something. Maybe every month we can be saving about 800,000. Will you be able to do this? That yes, I'll be able to do this. Then Crystals can feel free to remind you every after a month. Hello, are you okay? Can we manage to pay the 800? So by the time your duration is done, we are able to come in and fully cater for the hospital bill because you had that. You have a surgery you want to do to work on your nose, you want to work on your bums, you want to work on your hips. Dear ladies, this is yours. Come and serve with us. Slowly by slowly, everything is possible. You have a dream, you can achieve it. Just like we serve for other things. The way how we save for school fees, the way how we save for so many things you save for a car. How about life? How about life? Life is actually meant to be like our top priority. It's supposed to be our most priority. Because all these other things come from, they come from the remainders, what you have remained with. So health is supposed to be our utmost priority. So before you even plan about paying school fees for your child, ensure that your child has an account with hospital pay. Because without life, the child won't be able to go to school. And you don't know if tomorrow you'll be able to have the job. So that is why we encourage you to have an account with Crystals Hospital Services. It is very easy to register with us. And actually, joining us and doing these subscriptions, it's very easy.
We'll get to that after the break.
Thank you.
Let me go for a break.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
In this family, we can't agree on anything. We can't even agree on what to watch. All the girls say. Martha. Ndowoza mulabi. We can't even agree on what to eat. At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is that to you. That it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Juko.
Yo.
Hawa Chico.
Chick
the shopping man. What's your secret?
Uganda, haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for your time and being part of this show. We are looking at matters of health and health covers. How best can you ensure that you're prepared so that when time comes and you need treatment, when time comes and you're going for delivery, there is a pay plan. Now, we are looking at hospital pay, one of the measures through which you can safeguard yourself in cases of sickness, in cases of delivery, or you can have a plan where you do not have to have cash at hand, but because you're prepared and you get quality treatment. Now, on set, I have, in case you've just joined, I have Maria Cephas, who is from Crystal's Hospital Services, with whom we are discussing hospital pay, one of the packages that they have that ensures that they can reach out to all people and have quality health. Now, I'm very concerned when it comes to pregnant mothers, because as a family person, one of the areas I've found very challenging, not for myself, the grace of God has been sufficient in all ways, but for many colleagues of mine, when we discuss today, you hear a man who say, she's pregnant, and you're like, what are you worried of? Money? And you're like, what? Sometimes bills escalate, then they'll tell you they've taken the child to nursery, then it is cesarean, yet you thought they had told it to be a natural birth. So much as the mother is there struggling for her life to bring a new life, the father or another responsible person is equally struggling and worried of the hospital bill. I one time visited a friend, and I thought when their firstborn is given birth to, and the father will be very excited to receive this boy. You know, the joy, an African man getting a firstborn and a son, you know, there's a way we cherish and treasure that. But he didn't have this joy. I asked, what's the problem? He said, some are telling me now because it's cesarean, it may go to 4 million. I thought maybe it will be around. And this joy, we lost that joy because of the bill. So how do you handle this?
Actually, with hospital pay, we want, or we put women, we put pregnant mothers at the top. We give them our topmost priority. That is why we have the Mama Hospital Savings. We also, under hospital pay, we have something else that we call the Mama Hospital Savings. Here, pregnant women are able to save with us slowly by slowly, month per month. So by the time you get to a point of giving birth, still, hospital pay comes in and it is able to cater for your bill, regardless it was C-section or it was normal delivery. Yes, and unlike the other hospital pay saving plans, when it comes to the one of mothers, to the one of pregnant women, we have a duration and we have a payment mode. For example, it comes in packages. We have the standard, where somebody can save as low as 2,000 per day. As low as 2,000 per day. Then we also have what we call the midi pack. We still have what we call the maxi. So this could, this I think would depend on the type of hospital that you're interested in going to have the child. In case you're interested in hospitals like Roswell, then I think the maxi pack would do for you. Yes, we still have the daily savings, we still have the weekly savings, and we have the monthly savings when it comes to the one of pregnant women. With the standard, you can save as low as 2,000. Then if you want to save weekly, you can save about 15,000. If you want to save monthly, that is 60,000 per month. And at the end of the 9 months, you'll see that you would have collected a huge sum of money. And on top of that, we are going to top up for you, and we shall at least be able to cover a bill that runs up to 700,000. You can do your math, and then you'll be able to see that indeed hospital pay came to make sure that everybody can afford what we call good quality health care.
Now, this sounds rosy, and indeed a relief to many expectant mothers, to the responsible men. And when I talk about responsible men, I mean those that are there through this journey. Today, men, we have absented ourselves so much in some of these issues. And I don't know why. We remain very few, actually. Many are no longer real men, because if you run this away from these responsibilities, it becomes different. Now, the big question that is on the back of many people and my mind as well is how safe, how trustworthy, what is there for us to know that this is possible, you will deliver to your promises. You know, saving schemes are complicated. If government itself, of course, they have made tremendous improvement when it comes to the pension scheme, tremendous improvement when it comes to NSSF, but you see how there have been a number of challenges. Now, how then can we trust a private entity?
when it comes to safety and when it comes to finances, each and everybody should try as much as they can to make sure that everywhere you put your penny, that it is safe. Because with the economy right about now, we need to be very vigilant. But I want to assure you that with Hospital Pay, your funds, your money is safe, because we are working, we are partnering with very reputable banks, and we are still regulated and fully licensed. So your money is safe and sound. Actually, after registering with Hospital Pay, get time, pass by our service, pass by our offices, be sure, where am I putting my money? Spare time, just one day at least. Come and see what is going on. Don't just sit at the comfort of your home. Always take an extra step to make sure that your money is safe. But I want to assure you, with Hospital Pay, your funds, your money is in safe hands. We are working closely and hand in hand with very good banks, very reputable banks, and we are fully licensed and regulated. Yes. So money of a Ugandan is safe. Everybody that is abroad, your money, your funds are safe. And they will indeed be used for what you want them to be.
How long have you been in business?
We have
And what is your clientele so far like?
We have been in business for about 2 years right about now. We have been in business for 2 good years. And we have decided to come out and make this known to each and everybody, because we feel like every Ugandan should and must get what we call good health care. Each and everybody, because healthcare, it is not a question of it being expensive. We can all afford this. If we can afford the expensive schools, if we can afford to give our kids success cards with flowers, why not afford to open up saving plans for our children?
So how does one get onto this scheme?
Savings plan. We have a number that you can always call on. You can always call us and we shall be able.
So it's about calling? Do you have a website?
We have a website.
I think I'll prefer that.
We have a website which is still, you just still have to look for Crystal's Hospital Services and you'll still get us.
Okay.
On every social media platform, everywhere, just look for Crystal's Hospital Services and you'll be with us.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you said you've been around for 2 years.
Yes.
What has your clientele, how have Ugandans received these? You know, issues of savings are not so much rooted into our culture.
True.
We want so much, I see a number of even issues of insurance, because it's one form of something like that. You find a person has a very huge business, is destroyed, and they're not insured. So when it comes to this, how have we perceived, how have they embraced it?
I would say I'm very thankful, and actually we are glad the Ugandans have pushed us. Should we say we have even been surprised? Yes, people have received us and people have been receptive. And I want to thank everybody that has joined Hospital Pay, and we want to promise you that we are never going to disappoint you. We are just going to do exactly what we came to do.
Okay, well, we have to get out of here and leave room for the next program. What are your parting shots?
What
are your final message to Uganda?
Okay, I would urge each and every Ugandan to join Hospital Pay. Join Hospital Pay. It is not too hard to join, and it is still not expensive, because you save what you can. You save what you can. The money is yours. It is going to be on your account. It is not going to be on anybody's account. When you save 2,000, be sure your account has 2,000. When you save 100K, be sure your account has 100K. And at the exact time when you need us, we are going to be there. We are not going to do that. At the exact time you need us, Hospital Pay is going to be there. I would leave you with a number of Hospital Pay. You could call, you could send a message, you could send a WhatsApp, and you would ask anything that you need to ask. The number is 0701 701 again 140.
Okay. Well, I just want to thank you so much. I'm Maria Cephas, who is the Public Relations Officer, Christus Hospital Services, Uganda. Thank you so much for your time. And of course, to our viewers, it is always important and wise enough for you to prepare ahead of eventualities. Have a lovely day. See you tomorrow. God bless you, for God and my country.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Juko.
Yo.
Wachiko.
Achirai.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Uganda wange. Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Nibanyita kana niyita says Nwagaba commercial officer Abwantunga district government.
I am Says Nwagaba, the commercial officer for Ntungamo local government. I express my gratitude to God for this platform and the Myuga initiative brought to us by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, as it has positively transformed the lives of the people in Ntungamo, whom I have known for a long time. When you visit the beneficiaries of this program, you can easily witness the significant positive changes in their lives. The audit report demonstrates that despite their leader being deaf and blind, profits are being made, highlighting how this program has actively engaged and evolved every individual. Initially, we received 2,650 million Uganda shillings. Each constituency received 530 million Uganda shillings. I would like to express my gratitude to this platform for providing us with the opportunity to share information about the Imyoga program. Our special thanks go to the President for initiating the program, and additionally, I would like to mention that there are numerous similar projects in Rubare and Ntungamo.
I'm very appreciative to the government of Uganda for the support it has given this school. First of all, it is paying 16 government teachers.
Profiles. Having disability is not inability.
Professional guidance.
There is no special antiretroviral therapy that is given specifically for discordant couples.
And of course, politics.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for Anita Monga and Tayebo?
That is laughable. Why would we pay when we have nominated them as SEC?
Every party has been represented in Uganda's parliament for 10 years. We only by one MP, you yourself and my daughter, Susan.
Every Friday 9 p.m. it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa on UBC TV, inspiring Uganda.
It takes courage, passion, practical engagement, career interest, vision, targets who want to create a thriving economic empire. Entrepreneurs Hub giving you a deep and unique insight into agribusiness, services, ICT and innovation, industrialization and so much more. Entrepreneurs Hub growing your small, medium and large business entity with yours truly, Sandra Kahunde, right here on UBC, inspiring Uganda.
This week on UBC. the freak himself, DJ Santos, the problem.
Oh my God!
So I'm back to the studio, Chimney Records.
From the blues to the streets of Africa, DJ Santos. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at DJ Santos.
Can you play that song? Set the mood for me.
Hallelujah, let's go! Let's go!
The stage is a world of entertainment. Get the latest entertainment, lifestyle, events and activities. Chats with celebrities that make headlines.
It's your girl Zari, Mama Tifa. I'm in town, I'm in Uganda.
It's showbiz. Join me, Mary. I intend to connect you to a lot of fun. Cause I know you want it, you love it, you enjoy it. All on Powerful Level Magazine, reloaded for you right here on UBC. Don't miss out every Saturday, 12 p.m.
Man, what's a weekend without entertainment? To be boring, right? It would be a weekend without a vibe.
There has to be a vibe. And what better vibe than
Horizon vibe.
Hey, let's go! Everybody, let's go! Everybody, let's go! Come on now, give it to me. Hey!
True story, man. From the crew to the vibers, we bring you nothing but good vibes.
It's hard to get a payday in my state. We all trying to save face in the day. It's always a day letting KLA.
From celebrity interviews.
The song Bikwasagwa I did with Shina Skies, I mean, that was a prayer to me.
Video premieres.
It's okay. You and you what
Turn-up sessions.
And if you're licking a fighty, I saw me to look. Gelato honey, oh baby, sumoyo baby, kona waka waka when you enter Malicha.
Exclusives and so much more on your #1 TV show.
Yo, this is not the usual music. A horizon vibe.
Bringing you nothing but freshness. There is no vibe like
Gambabu Gambi tree. And you mirror Ruga when you come
Teens Crown, an amazing off-the-hook youth program, brings you an array of fun, exciting, and educative segments you do not want to miss. From red carpet moments to proms, youth empowerment programs to youth gig vibes, and so much more, Teens Crown will get you hooked. Only on UBC TV every Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Don't miss.
This weekend on UBC.
You are not a human being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience.
I lost my mom when I was a teenager. I was about 15.
Have you been able to process the fact that you are not there anymore?
I desire a man that sees me
marriages and intimate relationships are failing everywhere in the world.
It's a show that's going to change lives. In order for me to truly heal, I need to be vulnerable.
One of the things that actually prevents people from exercise just seems like something that other people do.
You need to watch this episode. I'm the catalyst. I transform lives by transforming minds. And welcome to the Transformation Show.
This weekend on UBC. Pick of the day on UBC. Was brought to you by
MTN Momo Pay is the easy way to pay. Dial *165*3# or use the MTN Momo app. You don't need cash. MTN Momo Pay is safe and free.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Good evening and welcome to Behind the Headlines. My name is Timothy Nyangweso. Everything we call black gold is the oil that we have discovered in this country and excites every Ugandan. The exploration, the discovery, the extraction, but most of all, what has happened to things like the refinery. 6.5 billion barrels is what has been predicted, 1.4 billion barrels to be recoverable. But when we look at the global trends and we look at Russia, Ukraine, and we look at the cuts by the OPEC countries there, and have cut about 1 million barrels since June. And they're predicting to cut even more to 3.3 million barrels coming towards the end of the year. What does that mean for the pump? The biggest pain for every Ugandan is getting to that pump and having a price that is lower. When we look at prices in the last few months, petrol from 4,950 to now about 5,600. And when we look at diesel, from 4,700 to now 5,120. The biggest pain is logistics, transportation of people, foodstuff. All these are affected by the prices of petrol. Will the proposal made by the Ministry of Energy be able to vindicate every Ugandan, especially absorb the shocks that come with it? Will it be able to bring that into perspective? Or is it worth any salt of any Ugandan to be able to pay attention to this? Today, we focus on the oil, we focus on the fuel, we look at UNOC and ask ourselves, will this give us the relief we desire? Let's meet the panel.
Uganda's oil discovery heralds a transformative era, poised to elevate the nation through robust infrastructure and poverty reduction. Witness the progress. The Albertine Regional's International Airport nears completion, boasting top-tier quality. Hoima, our commercial hub, is experiencing substantial growth. Oil is set to contribute a staggering net present value of $2 billion annually, 10% of GDP, for over 2 decades. While skeptics label oil a curse, Uganda is steering full throttle towards prosperity. This Wednesday, join Timothy Nyangweso on Behind the Headlines, where we dissect expectations and debunk myths.